Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Civilization 6, coming at you with the final episode of our Embracing the Owls of Minerva. Let's get you caught up on where we're at since the last episode. I spammed out some settlers, decided, you know what, better late than never. We'll get these cities down despite their being slightly garbage. We can go ahead and reach a couple of these volcano tiles, which we've done. And we could build a little Petra in here. We have a couple chops. It's not going to be anything spectacular, but we'll do the things and get the stuff done, if you know what I mean. Also put a couple cities down here on this coast because Pedro was taking his sweet time doing it. And I figured, well, I mean, they're not great down here either. It's not fresh water, but there is the wonder here, which was some mirror score. And, you know, there's some hills out here, so get some food here, some production here. Won't be terrible. Some decent tiles, some chops. Get some districts built, and it won't be half bad at all. Also, spamming some builders at a Toulouse, because we were lacking them severely. We are in a Dark Age, heading to, hopefully, Heroic. We're grinding out Kilwa over here. We are currently grinding out Taj Mahal. We're getting ready to chop out the Forbidden City, right here. We have plans for some thingamabobs, chateaus. And we'll see if we can't get St. Basil's up here. One of the things we'll try to take advantage of with Catherine, despite her magnificence as well, or not, not despite, but, in addition to her magnificence, so does the French Grand Tour things as well, which includes production towards these medieval, Renaissance, and industrial era wonders, which we're going to be working on. So we're going to combine that 20% with the Gothic architecture, which we're three turns away on, right in here. And once we have that, we'll be grinding a little bit and also chopping a little bit and getting some stuff done. So it shouldn't work out too bad. We're going to try and get this city set up a little bit better. Build some districts. Overall, Owls of Minerva, I mean, I hate to beat a dead horse, but the secret societies are a little bit slow. And you got to be patient about it. First thing out of the box, we got our economic policy slot, which helped, obviously. It allows you to work an extra card, which makes it less difficult to make those tough decisions on which one to use, which one to not. Allows you to get an extra adjacency card going or whatever. So it's helpful. It's it's not really super secrety. It's just, hey, here's an extra policy slot. There you go. Trade routes to city-states, unfortunately, didn't work out the greatest for us because the envoy is nice, but trade routes to city-states aren't always the greatest. And so unless you're getting an envoy with a city-state that you like, then it's not necessarily as worth it. And we didn't have any cities. There's still no city-states in the game that we really like, but certainly none close as well. So unless you have a city-state or two, like, if you're thinking about a science run and Geneva's next door, bam, send them a trade route. Just have one trade route that just always goes back to them, and then like every 10, 20 turns, free envoy, free envoy, free envoy. And Geneva's all yours forever. No problem. But if the RNG doesn't work out and you don't have that city-state around, then, it's just kind of, it just turns out to be just another thing. Medieval era allows you to construct the Gilded Vault. A little bit disappointed. I feel like maybe if it was half price or something, like just get it up and running a little bit quicker. It's the same price as a bank. I don't even build banks because banks do not pay back what they cost. It takes like 150 or 200 turns with a bank to get back the to get back the gold that would pay for the production and cost to build it. Because if you're working on a 4-to-1 ratio, meaning you need 4 gold to equal production, then and I think you get 5 gold per turn from a bank. So you need literally like 150 or 200 turns to get to back the gold. So banks in general, I don't feel they're worth it unless you're playing a super long game. So, in my opinion, the Gilded Vault just kind of stacks on top of that. Says, okay, we'll give you culture as well. So then it becomes worth building, but it's not crazy good because it does take so long. Like some of my cities I've built it in, it took like 14, 16 turns. Now, some of these cities aren't the greatest production. If you have better production cities, it'll go a little bit quicker, but it means you're also giving up more production at a faster rate. So, Gilded Vault, maybe if they made it like a half pricer, I would start to feel a little bit more on board with it, because what they've done is they've taken a building that I don't personally like and made it a little bit better, which is fine, but I'm still building, it's just, anyway, it's alright, but a little bit disappointing for me. And then all the way to the Industrial Era, we're going to try and sprint through some turns here for you, and get there in time. And we'll get a wildcard policy slot, which again, isn't super sneaky secretive, it's just, it doesn't have a real, I don't know, je ne sais quoi, if you will, to it. It's just like, oh, by the way, you're part of the guild? Pfft, here you go. Owls of Minerva get a wildcard slot. Yay. But it's all the way to the Industrial Era, right? And depending on how long you like your games to last, most of my games end in the Industrial Era. It's a little bit of help late in the game. Right around the time you're getting Democracy, you get, oh, here's another wildcard policy slot on top of that. All right, thanks. It's good. It'll help me a little bit. But it doesn't feel like really super immersive into a secret world. I don't know. The spy capacity, meh, all right. I often don't even build enough spies to reach my capacity, to be honest with you, but whatever. And the loyalty and the amenity from spies, and that's just, yeah, not a whole lot of value in my opinion to that. It's just, it doesn't feel great. So overall, I'm not super impressed with the Elves of Minerva. Some helpful things in there, but all the secret societies have helpful things, so it's not like you're getting helpful things that other people aren't, if you know what I mean. Like, everybody else in the game, all the other civilizations in the game, are able to join a secret society. If they join Owls of Minerva, they're getting the same free policy slot that you are. There's nothing that you're doing, at least I guess with vampires, you both get vampires, but how do you utilize that vampire? If you're better at utilizing that vampire with your management of giving him boosts and getting higher units to make him stronger and utilizing him in war better, then that feels good. Because you're doing, but just everybody who's Owls Minerva, put your hand up. All right, free policy slot for you, free policy slot for you. It doesn't feel, I don't know. It doesn't feel ultra fantastic, I guess. I don't know. Sorry if I'm offending anybody out there. We need a builder over here to chop this out. Let's get the amphitheater underway. What's our situation here? I forget. Oh yeah, we have the culture bombs going on. That's not much longer. And great scientist points. So very good. Culture bombs. Am I going to get any... Oh, we got 8 turns. Is there any districts I'm going to get culture bombs with? I'll get a culture bomb here with this campus. So I'll get this tile for free, I guess. Yay! That's about it. I don't think we're going to take any more advantage of it. It did get us a tile over here, which was nice. It kind of snagged this tile for us. Which will be a nice little chop, potentially. Or maybe not. Maybe we camp it up. Maybe we just chop the trees and camp it up. And we got a lot of hills. It's going to be a pretty... Excuse me. It's going to be a pretty good St. Basil's Cathedral. Alright. I'm going to search around... Oh my god, I got the hiccups. I'm sorry. This guy is Charles Darwin, yeah? Okay, good. No, we're going to go over there. We're going to... Now I lost my train of thought. Of course you did. I'm going to pop there, and I'm going to... We're focusing food in this city because I'm trying to get the pop back up. We popped a couple settlers out here without Magnus because I didn't want to move Magnus back and forth. And it cost us some population. I'm going to chop this, but I'm going to wait until we have the Gothic architecture in. I want to get this out for the chateau. Alright, what else we got here? Trade routes. We don't have a lot. We aren't too far away from potential... Maybe I just go science here. Grab some free science and a couple faith. I don't mind this trade route, actually. Go to production and 7 gold. And get us a nice road through here. And also, we can put on, before too long, In fact, I could put it on. I was going to say, I wasn't sure if I had that, but I do have it, obviously. Well, not obviously, but I did go and get it. I knew I backtracked to here. I went and got Mercantilism because I like my jungle lumber mills. So, speaking of which, zing and zing. You're gonna eat that. Get that population going. We'll work those tiles. We could get the lumber, or get that going. Mine. We gotta get chops in here for forbidden. Or sorry, forbidden. I'll be alright. I'll be alright, I promise. For Petra. I'm gonna try and hit next turn as fast as possible. We got 27 turns to go and to get to that free policy slot. Oh, baby. I think we're lumber mills. I think we are. I think we're all about the lumber mills. You are gonna go that way, and I'm gonna go. Ooh, 7 more turns. This city's not that productive. Once I chop, and I could chop out one more builder. I'm gonna chop out one more builder, and we'll mine these up, and get the city more productive, and then we can get to work on our districts and buildings and stuff a little bit better there. Claim Grit Rider, bang, bang, boom. We like it a lot. 13 turns here. What are you doing? You're gonna do that kind of stuff there. I wouldn't mind chopping this. Are we getting close to getting this tile? Oh, you're darn right. You're darn tootin' we are. So we chop that. Next turn, putting Gothic architecture, and those will speed up. Not only will it better the chopperoonies that we're going to put into these, just jungle chops, but whatever. It will also speed up just the turns, because obviously it'll just be the 15% bonus overall as well, right? So not too shabby. In here. We're on scientific theory, and I'm also gonna go like that. No, actually, you know what? Maybe not. Just a sec. I think I actually might. I'm trying to think. I was trying to think about whether or not I want to head just for potentially getting a little bit closer to this in case I need the era score. Probably not, but let me go there at least. And I wouldn't mind getting musket technology just in case Canada decided to flex on it or something like that. I wouldn't mind being too far away from some decent tech for this era. Because I did see some knights roaming around for Canada, so being able to counter those with muskets would be nice. So I'm actually gonna go like that. Let's do this. And then we'll go like that. Boom. That's gonna finish scientific theory and castles for us, and it's gonna put us into our gunpowder. 2 turns on the gunpowder. So it basically flew us through the last 3 turns of this. It whipped off castles, and it looks like it's going to have taken 3 turns off of gunpowder. So, not too bad at all. I think I'm going to hit this first. In here, I'm going to go ahead and grab the marsh and then farm the rice in order to get the pop. I love these internals with 3-3, don't get me wrong. Could get a trade route going to Canada for some extra gold. If we could ever flip them around to happy faces, we could get an ally with the Whistle Vulcan. It's only 1 less production. I don't really need the food that badly in that city. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do a little bit of learning over here as well. Maybe we finish that off. It'd also give you a diplomatic visibility, of course, so that's not bad. Divine right. We do not want the government, but we want the policy change. Excuse me. So, whistle bonking in. We will focus on those trade routes in the south. So we'll get our traders to those cities down there and help them go with whistle bonking. When the opportunity arises, I don't think I need to buy any more tiles. Maybe we should double check. Yeah, let's double check we don't need to buy any more tiles. Actually, you know what? It wouldn't be a bad idea to buy like that, to be honest. And over here, I mean, there's not a lot, but yeah, this city's just kind of going. Oh, over here, I think I'm going to say we're all right over here as well. And there we're good. I think I'm going to say we're all right. Maybe one of these for $1.04. Just for a little bit more production. We're going to have 2 production tiles here. Once this gets farmed up, we're going to have a lot of food. And I wouldn't mind having some production on the other end of it as that population goes up. This guy needs housing, by the way. We're going to need the granaries. You know what? Let's just go ahead and buy that granary. Those guys have theirs. Yeah, just for the population growth. Look at that. Well, now we're going to grow to 4 instead of 9. The housing in there is a big deal, and I don't want to have to wait on it. That way we can get into our districting before too long. And 3 turns. Let me go down here. Let me farm that, and then I'm going to eat the marsh and farm that. And that'll be a farming triangle and a really nice population going. And then we'll get another builder down here at some point to eat that mine up. And then we'll chop that. Yeah, we need another builder down there for sure. In here, we're going to chop out chop into the Forbidden City there. So that means we're going to want in here. We can take out the purchasing of the tiles. This stays. I like working that gold because the gold's tasty right now. I gotta promise you, it's not bad. Whistle bonking as well. Wouldn't mind getting just like some super cheap units in here for amenities. We don't have. It's not worth running conscription, so I like the amenity, but it'd be nice to take advantage of it more. Let's see. I don't think anything else. I don't mind this, but right now we gotta get that serfdoms going, and Gothic is a must, and obviously town charters and natural philosophy are musts. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this is good. So, and I mean, and here's the other thing too. So just to emphasize, so the advantage of the extra economic policy slot that we're getting, all right, super simple. Normally, I would just be running this because it's giving us the extra culture in our commercial hubs that we've got the special building. And of course, I'd be running this campus here for pushing our science. So basically, this extra policy slot is giving us the opportunity to run something else. And in this case, we're saying, okay, let's go ahead and run triangular trade. So that's giving me 7 trades right now. That's 28 gold, 7 faith a turn. Hey, it's not nothing. Obviously, if we had a card, like I could do something else. I could run, you know, I suppose some extra amenity or extra housing or some extra amenities. I could be one of these up here and run an amenity card or something like that. The Republican Legacy. You know, I could run the Theater Square adjacency. Not that it'd help us that much right now, but it'd be a little more culture. There's some other options we could do. But it helps a little bit. It gives you a little bit extra gold or whatever you want to run. Good, but it's not like a groundbreaking, hey, this is fantastic kind of thing, you know? In my opinion. Maybe you love it. I don't know. Let me know. Am I completely off base here, folks? Okay. What else we got? Amphitheater. No, we're going into publicity. I'll actually shift that out. Like a boss. We turned on Gothic. Yes, we did. So we're going to go bang. Take a couple turns off that. And we can also mine that up. speed us up that way. Go like this. Let's try to get a little bit of pace going here. I'm very talkative this morning. Bing, bang, boom. And a bing, bang, boom. That's down to 20 turns. We will mine that up. But of course not this, because we're going theater square there. In fact, let's go ahead and lock in. Oh, I can't. I need more pop. Ooh, that's right too, because government plaza things. I'm going to go ahead and chop out that. Get us down to 3 turns on that, and then we'll mine that up, get that worker out. What else we got? This guy's got 5 charges left. I mean, it's really about lumber mills, because this is so flat, right? We got 1 hill here, but... and we probably chop this for a district. In fact, we could go over there and chop that. What are we doing in here? We need population for another district. It'll be theater square in here, I guess, right? And then that gives this theater square another adjacency with a library. Okay, let's chop out the library, and that's gonna get us. We're dying for housing. Or do we not have the granary? We do have the granary. Yeah, that's the problem. I guess farms. I didn't really think about that very well, did I? We're still 9 turns away from the population. Yeah, I need another farm in here, even a couple farms. In fact, we've got this. We need farming right here. This is gonna be a farming triangle district. We could chop that and mine it and lumber mill this. This guy's got 4 charges left. This guy could possibly come help, although we need chops up here. So many things to do. So many things to do. Consulates worth some culture and faith. We do have 4 turns to wait till we can start this. Let's go ahead and build the consulate. To heck with it. Is there anything else we want to do in this city? Oh. You darn tootin' there is. We want to go in here. So let's get this guy going here to do a little work. And then we can have him back here to chop this in time for that. Let's go ahead and farm. Oops. Farm that. So we have a nice food tile in the city. Pop 4. Let's go ahead and buy that granary. Whenever you develop a late city, throwing it down, you know, turn 100 or later, you're gonna have to commit some money to get them going. Purchasing granaries on coastal tiles, or coastal cities, I should say, is kind of a must. You just gotta commit that money, get them up and running, or else they're just gonna be too late for them to become relevant with their districts and stuff. Let's see what else we got. Oh, okay. That's the last time I'm going to say that. Nantes is skipping out on a turn. Terracotta done.
Man is a military animal.
Gunpowder done. Choppity choppity done. Let's jump right into the Forbidden City. Oh, so forbidden. And then we're gonna hop around here and chop. Actually, you know what? I want to speed up the chops so I can move Magnus ASAP. You know, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this guy can move to here and chop, and move to there to chop. This guy could chop that. That'll speed it up a bit. And we're just taking a look around. Find that. Almost chateaued it. Oh, these guys, we got 6 charges. Maybe I'll help out a little bit. What's the city got for housing? 10? Let's get some farms going. Let's get a string of farms going here to help this city. with some housing. Get a couple more farms here, maybe even a couple farms there would be good. Just for housing, because the city needs it. I need to get to like I need to get to like 12 housing so I can get to 10 pop. Well, 11 I guess gets me to 10 without a penalty, but then we'll be at a penalty there. Farm. Money actually, money and then farm. 3 bills. So that's the farming triangle right there. I think that we want. I'm going to want to chop this campus out. And we're going to want the commercial hub too, I suppose. Should have maybe bought that tile. And then the theater square can go here to boost this. Or it could go theater square here, and then the theater square at least gets a boost. And then the commercial hub here gets the 2 anyway. I mean, it's not going to be sexy. That's why the city kind of sucks, right? But, I mean, we do something like that. Research, tech. Get the first 2 or 3 turns on that anyway. Some religious debating going on over there. Oh, I got kicked out. That's not bad because I want to head this way anyway. Let's head that way. I might put that as an auto explorer as well. I'm gonna have him jump across. There's only 1 charge left, but I'm gonna come over here. Need that marsh. And then farm that up. And then this guy can come over here and maybe chop that out, get something going. I don't even know for districts. I don't even know. They got their campus here. Makes sense to do a triangle around there. There's no... I mean, the campus... I can put the campus here by this volcano for a 2. And then district up this, maybe? I don't know. I don't know, guys. This city's not very good. It's not looking good. There's housing 11. That's not too bad. This guy's got 4 left. I'm gonna go up here. I want to get that chateau going. 3 charges left. 4 charges left. Let's mine these 3 tiles and see where we're at. These oh so slow builders. So much fun. What else we got? Do-do-do-do-do. University. Yeah, we're in a bit of a tough spot here because I'd like to get the theater square going, but we need the pop 7 turns away. Guess it turns into the university, and then we'll pop that theater square in there. Go like that. Start working on that theater square. You go like that. You go like that. There. Go ahead and chop this in there. Should have Forbidden City quite quickly with these chops. Maybe I could have sent him that way. Right out of the gate instead of coming up here. I could have sent him that way to chop this and have Magnus out of there quicker. That would have probably been a smarter play. That was not the smartest play. Oh, we've got Niter up here. That'd be an alright tile for the city, I suppose. We got 1 charge left in this bad boy. Yeah, for housing. This is a housing here, so this wouldn't give us an extra housing yet anyway. I'm going to go ahead and chop that district as our last dying wish. So, super housey down in here with the food. Nothing like a couple 5 food tiles to get you growing. And then 3 food tiles. And then we can work into these productions. Excuse me. City's got a little bit better housing now. Growth in 4. If I have that there, that's a housing, and that'll be housing. So one more here, and then this would also be a housing to get that city going. So we maybe go lumber mill, and then work those. Could still use some more.
سيد مالي وبحمد الله أنا رجل غني جدا جدا.
Hello.
تشرفت بلقائكم.
Could still use some more builders. Always more builders, folks. Yeah, sure. I want to. Okay, good stuff.
The 3 great elements of modern civilization.
Reformed Church gives us our St. Basil's Cathedral. Let's go Enlightenment. I don't know if there's any policy changes that we want. We're not currently working any builders. Of course, can't buy them with faith or nothing. What else can we throw in there? We could throw in Republican Legacy. I always like that. We have mostly internals on right now. We could throw this in. We have 200 nationals and 5 internals. That's not a bad idea. For a little minute. Just for a minute, speed up some cities. I'm going to run that, see what it looks like. Oh, that was a mistake. I meant to click here. I'll be alright. I keep saying that, and you guys are like, are you sure you're going to be alright? Yeah, so one more chop, and this is done. Like dinner. Let's take a look real quick at what we've got here. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Yeah, so we got some really nice internals going on right now. In fact, we actually could get one more going. 6 out of 7. We have... Oh, that's why. Okay. Let's go ahead and renew the internals. Let's keep running those internals on these cities. We have some cities that need to get up and running, so we're just gonna run those nice, fancy, fat internals. I'm gonna go there. Next turn we'll chop into this to St. Basil's, get that going before we lose it. And Magnus can come over there to finish off some of these other chops. Certainly, I could go tree, and keep the camps. Or I guess this is on a hill. This is not on a hill, right? Yeah, so so we can mine these. So I'll get rid of that camp probably and chop both of these. So, but maybe keep this on the flat tile, and then we can mine everything else. And we'll keep this on the flat. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how many chops we need, but we'll prioritize the good ones. Like we'll prioritize keeping the tiles that can be good later. Now, this is where you wish you could switch this tile over to Paris, because we need the population there. We do not need it in this city. Holy niftin. Alright, well, nothing you can do about it. Work that population. Let's go like that. I'm going to mine this. We'll keep the 1-3 and mine that. I only have 1 charge left, right? So I chop this, all I'm doing is taking production away from the city. If I mine this, I'm adding production in. If I had 3 charges, I'd chop mine, but that'll be left for the next guy, I guess. I'm actually going to put him on automation of exploration, just to save us some time. We got another friend.
Whatever is contrary to nature is...
Alright, give me a second. Before I forget this, I want to get this done. Declare friendship. Yeah, let's go. Alliance. I'm going to keep the research alliance, I think, with my closest neighbor. We'll go culture with this. I'll give you the $9 to get it underway. Let's go ahead and make the declare friendship. Alliance research. Like that. Now we got nothing for him. Would he want? Oh, he doesn't really want. They don't spend anything over 40. Once they're at 40, they won't pay anything for it, so it's not really a big deal. We don't have any luxuries for anybody at the moment. Would he want some iron, though? I think he might. Let's go ahead and try to sell him 20. I'll give him 26. Yeah, he'll give it. We'll take the gold, so we will. Alright, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this wheat into the city here, because I want population desperately. Should have bought the granary first. That was stupid of me. I was thinking I'd already had it. I don't know. Leave me alone, okay, guys? I'm having a rough day, obviously. You're going there. The Enlightenment Civic. We'll jump into here. I like this. This isn't giving me much at the moment. As Catherine, I feel like you should embrace spies. I don't really have a place to be building them. We got other things to do right now. Although with this Catherine, embracing the spies doesn't help you. So that's obviously. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna keep it where we are. The heck with it. Not gonna worry about it. It's good enough. So I'm going to chop this just to get it going, even though we don't have Magnificence there yet. I don't want to be lollygagging around here and lose this, what will be a very attractive St. Basil's Cathedral. We are a couple turns from being able to chop that. 7 turns. Yeah. Kind of unfortunate. Let's go ahead and chop that out. 2 turns. We can run that campus out there as well. Nice quick theater square. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Lumber mill, lumber mill. Fishing boat, fishing boat. Now the plan is, what in the heck do we do in here? Nothing fast, that's for sure. I don't even know what to tell you guys. A 30-turn campus. I'm gonna throw the campus in there. We'll lumber mill those, and you can give it another adjacency with like a theater square, I guess. I mean, the city will get its production up. The population will grow, and once you're working these tiles, we could chop in mine and have 3 really good tiles there. Lumber mills will help. Like it's not that bad, but it's just. It's annoying right now, that's for sure. 4 turns on the Kilwa. Normally, I'd like to build Taj before it, so in a game, generally, Forbidden City is something I like to build, obviously. Kilwa is something I want to build. And then you start working at maybe Potato Palace and a few of those other ones. Maybe a later game, St. Basil's. Normally, I would want to make sure I push out Taj Mahal as the #1 priority. Because what happens is, of course, Taj Mahal gives you that bonus era score on everything else. So I'm going to get the era score for this, but it would be, instead of 4, it would be 5, right? And then instead of this one, it'd be 4, it'd be 5. So these two are going to get done before this, which isn't optimal, but right now I don't have the chops to make any difference, and I decided I was going to be grinding this out, and that's just the way it is. I didn't really have a lot of good options on where to put it. We have a couple theater squares that'll be adjacent to it, so I thought, you know what, with our ability, the 20% bonus, let's just go ahead and grind it out and embrace that. Not the greatest way to have it turn out or whatever, but what are you going to do? In here, there's a lot of guys working great scientist points, so we're not getting a huge advantage over others here. What I'd like to do is, if you're running, you probably want to be running with Catherine the Magnificence towards theaters or a culture victory. So the theater square type stuff would be the best, and I'm going to say great writers. There it is right there. Because we don't have museums up and running right now, so we wouldn't be able to take full advantage of it. But great writers, we can get the amphitheaters going, and we'll try to push that out. So I'm going to spend a little bit of money on that. And here, I could absolutely care less. We'll go with, like, ranged or something. So hopefully we can get great writers going in here. We did not. Great merchants. No points towards great merchants. Son of a beeswax. They went all in on it.
Don't judge someone.
All these commercial hubs I got. Oh my god. I hate Congress so much. Oh my god. That is absolute bullshit. We're going to mine these up. We'll be ready to chop and chop and chop into Petra. After the monument, I'm actually going to have Petra going. It's going to be a super late one. But hopefully we're good to go. This city does not need a trade route. By all means. You know what city does? This guy does right here. Let's get that chateau. Oh, and there's another one, right? I mean, I don't know that I want to delay the chateau, but if I had rushed the Taj instead, right? Not that it's not going to make much of a difference too. I'm in the Dark Age. We still only need 12 more era score in 19 turns. Gotta get moving. Holy cow! 19 turns, and we're going to get that by far with these two wonders and stuff. We're going to get it by far. So nothing to worry about there. This is not a hill, right? And then this is not a hill. So probably want to focus up to here. Chop, move, research, text. Let's go ahead and get that into flight. Yeah, you want to get to flight for sure. Oh, shoot. Military aid. Yeah, sure. Somebody's trying to beat up on our boy.
I think the human race made... The whole palace complex is built along a central axis, the axis of the world. Everything in the 4 directions suspend from this central point, represented...
We gotta get moving. I built that every game. You guys have seen that video 1,000 times. We're gonna head up here to chop. Let's go to the library and... Actually, you know what? No. We have our... Oh, no, we didn't get it. Sorry, I was gonna say get the amphitheater going, but... and I guess we're not building this anymore, because coal. Let's go there. I was trying to think about districts here. Commercial Hub Theater Square. Or Commercial Hub Theater Square. let's go there. One source of coal, and it's right where I wanted to build a chateau. Yeah, buddy. Campus. Oh, these guys already have the 5-5 going. Well, dang. Oh, wait, no. What? That's... Wait a minute. Oh, because I haven't locked in the policies yet. Okay. We have one more to go. Holy cow. Let's go Republican Legacy. I'm going to go Republican Legacy and see where our amenities are at right now. That's good, that's good, that's good. Yep, different policies, yes. And then the 5-5-4-1. Gonna speed that up a whole bunch. What was that, 21 down to 15? Isn't that trade right alone? You're going there. You're going there. Chop, chop, chappity chap. One charge left. Why not? Why not? Am I right? What else we got down here? Library, amphitheater. Culture science is pretty even right now. There's a halfway decent Chichen Itza, I guess. Well, barely. And we get it sniped for sure. The AI never lets it go too long. Quick library into the amphitheater.
Kilwa is one of the most beautifully built cities in the world.
I build that one every time as well. You guys have seen the videos. I am at the 47-minute mark, and we're not even close. You know what I just thought of too? Oh, and I just thought of this too. I forgot to. My mind's all over the place today. You know what I just thought of? No, tell us what you just thought of, Mark. I just thought... about whether or not I'm going to have a government... or, sorry, governor promotion. Okay, I got to make sure I get into here for a governor promotion. So I do. Archaeological Museum. Our very, very crap. I mean, Rapa Nui is not bad if I wanted to build a bunch of culture around here eventually, but for now, I need the. I want production, right? So it's not all that helpful. We'll head in there. Celestial navigation. Oh dang!
Remember that politics, colonialism, imperialism.
Oh dang! What's happening down here? Little border dispute? Let's go into civil engineering. Just like 1,000 envoys right now. City's got 9 housing, so it's allowing it to continue to move in the right direction, work more of these nice tiles. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Lots of gold there, too. Could focus... Oh, I know what I can do, too. Let's get the university since we're this close. Could focus food and get to the productivity tile, more productivity tiles quicker. I like that idea. Focus food until the university's done. Try to get to like pop 9. Well, actually, we're only at 9 housing. I think we're at 10 housing. Yeah, so you focus. No, you don't. You don't do that at all. That's the wrong. Because we're in 3 turns. We're going to start taking a penalty. In 3 turns, we're going to start taking a penalty to food. At 8 out of 9 housing. So you work the production. There's no point in getting food. If we had a little bit more housing, that would be the choice. But we could switch these 2 tiles over here and get us a little bit more housing, and then it might be, you know, buy it, at least buy till pop 8 you do that, and at pop 9 you stop. But this city needs the housing. Well, kind of. I don't know. We could switch those over. That would be an idea. Okay. This should finish right here.
Petra is a brilliant display of man's artistry.
You guys have seen the Petra video 1,000 times too. Oh. Yep, chateau. You throw the chateau down there, and we can go commercial hub, theater square, and we kind of screwed the whole thing up. I don't care. I want a chateau on a Petra tile. And you can't stop me. Snag that amphitheater. Still need a builder down here to chop into that stinking... We'll chop the art museum with the builder. Let's grab that watermill. We're gonna need a builder. We need more builders. We really do. Are those both desert tiles? This isn't a desert tile, is it? That's just from... Okay, so this is a desert tile with the gold. Yeah, okay. Because of the gold. After the amphitheater, I think I got to start grinding out builders again. I think I do. We just need them. We need them. We need them. We need them. Jesus, we're St. Basil's is flying here. When he establishes, these 2 chops probably gets it done. Deer in a tree, and I think it gets it done. We'll at least mine that, I guess. Yeah, quick amphitheater. And there. You know, I was just thinking, eh? Oh, shoot. Why was I thinking that was Nazca? I was gonna say, I could throw some Nazca lines down. I don't know what... Holy cow. Give me a break, folks. It's a Saturday morning, alright? Snag that amphitheater. Slap through these next turns as soon as we can. Production in here... we'll go library. We're going to need to chop into the theater square. Line that up. Not a lot of food going on in this city, though. Need housing as well. Farming triangle. Focus food. In fact, even more than that. We need housing bad. Like, I guess you could... Still frowny faces up there for anybody else. Let's go ahead and work that. See if we can't sell that to somebody. Mott's is always loaded with the casheroony. Got lots of money too, by the way. It wouldn't be a bad idea to put on, we're 4 turns away, put on the builder card and even buy a couple of hefty builders. Builder. 3 turns I put on the card to get the extra charges. I'm sure I'm working. I'm not even working this tile over here. Oh, because I'm focused food still. I'm pop 10. Let's lock the theater. Obviously back to the Taj. Yeah, I'm just. I want to keep locking. I want to keep going food there, as long as I have the housing. We'll get to pop 11, then we'll get away from it. Yeah, and then this city's got to focus production because we're at pop 10, and I'd like to push out. I'm actually going to swap this. This city's got more tiles than it can work, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Although we're up against a pop cap again. Okay, that's fine. We got these cities working a little bit better for us here now anyway. This guy's going here to chop. That commercial hub. Commercial hub theater square. Let's do that. At pop 7 we can throw our campus down as well. And I don't even know where the campus goes. I mean, we can get it here for a +1. I could put it here and take up one of the very few hills we have, but I don't want to do that.
افرحوا معي يا
افرحوا معي.
لأننا أحرار من كل رغبة ويمكن
Need a little water.
وقتنا بإرادة الله.
Rejoice with me. I shall, sir.
But once you have tasted flight,
it is so tasty. Alright, so he's established. I'd rather think I build the camp, to be honest with you, for a little bit of housing as well. Camp. Eat that one. Mine it. I think I like it. That's that. And we are finito.
one had a twisted design, red,
Let's
on a green ground. Another
go.
had triangles, yellow and black. A third was ornamented with scales of blue and crimson. A fourth was in quarters, like a melon.
Like a melon. Alright. Again, if era score mattered, I probably would have delayed those chops till Taj Mahal was done. We are well over, and it doesn't matter how much you go over. The next era you're going to need to start from the same scratch point to get to anywhere where you're going, so it doesn't make any difference. So there are times when I'm timing that where you'll want to get Taj done, and it just so you guys are aware, all right, that I know, so I don't want to get filled up with comments like, why did you do this? Well, let me tell you why I did that. Amphitheater. Yep. Amphitheater. 2 charges. 3 charges. Camp. Mine, camp. Mine. Mine. So there's flight, so we would start to get our tourism going. Not that we focus the chateaus all that hard, so we're not getting into too much going on. We could head towards Big Ben. Or Eiffel Tower. In a culture game. We could head towards radio for seaside resorts. Of which I don't think we would have all that many good ones. I guess if you treed, you'd have one here. Seaside, I don't know why, but it takes me forever to find Seaside Resort on that thing every time. 1, 2, 3, that's actually outside of our range, so it would take us forever to get there. Maybe you could get a couple over in here if you put down tree. I mean, you could do something there if you eventually throw trees down, you know, like you could do a few. That's obviously tundra up there. Nobody wants to go to a seaside resort in the tundra. So, yeah, I mean, you could do 2 or 3. But, I mean, you could also build an army, take Nazca out, and build one there. For no other reason to build a seaside resort. We're building a massive army to take out Ngazargamu so that we can build a seaside resort. It's just, the land is too perfect. We must have it. Alright, you. Oh, actually, let's do that. That's a river over there. I like that even better. Who came up with that idea? Look at that 342 up there with that camp. I like the look of these tiles, ladies and gentlemen. Let's chop out that museum, throw down the commercial hub. Just like that. What else do we have that we like, that we want, we really, really want? Just put down the chateau. Not really any place. I mean, I don't really care about industrial zone. I'm just like looking. Entertainment complex for amenities, I suppose. We'll throw that out here. Why not, right? Hit some amenities up with some peoples. The art museum going. We would want to, of course, start to focus on those kinds of things as... So the other thing, too, I mean, obviously this is embracing or revealing, I suppose is the word, revealing the beautiful things that are the Owls of Minerva, but Magnificence includes initiating the court festival project in any city. Now, I took a look at this earlier. I don't know if I took a look at it on camera for you guys, but court festival is not cheap. It is, in fact, very, very expensive. And another thing that did not go well for us in this map is the excess luxuries. So you get culture and tourism plus 50 each for each excess copy of luxury resources that France possesses. We don't have a lot of bonus or extra like we have I think we have 4. So we get 200 culture and 200 tourism after 13 turns in a fairly productive city. I feel like that might need an adjustment, considering how broken ass crazy Bull Moose Teddy ended up being. If they don't nerf that, I'll be mind blown. I don't even know how to rate Bull Moose Teddy with that ability at this point. I can't. It's like non-applicable. I don't know how to do it. And Magnificence, one of the biggest things out of her ability is let's be able to run these projects, right? And those projects are uber expensive, unless you have an amazing continent just packed full of excess copies of each luxury. That does not seem like a good deal at all. I mean, 200 culture, that's not even a turn of culture right now. Well, it's, I guess it is. Where's my math? It's basically equivalent to a turn of culture for me right now if I were to run one of those projects. So 13 turns to get 1 extra turn of culture and a little tiny shot of tourism which is a fraction of what you would get from purchasing, let's say, a rock band and going to a neighboring civilization and failing. You get a rock band fail on the first turn and get more tourism than you would get from 13 turns into a project. If they don't cut the price of that project by like half, I don't see it being relevant in any way, shape, or form. And really probably gives her a pretty poor overall rating from yours truly, if I have to be honest with you. Just the facts, ma'am. You know me, guys. I just bring the facts. You know what? I got 2 turns on this, and that's it, right? Let's go ahead and not put in skyscrapers, because I do have to put in the +2 production, and we also have the 30% bonus now as well, or plus 30% production +2 charges, I should say. Almost done with that. I like this, but we're going to check on amenities, by the way. See where we're at. So we're happies. We're 1 over on pretty much everybody. Well, most. We're 1 over. So running that policy cards got us happy instead of normal. So 5% bonus in every city to all yields thanks to that card. Well worth it, I do believe. Yeah, absolutely. Actually, that's another thing I could do, is start to work towards ecstatic. If I found some luxuries I could get from people for cheap, but I hadn't really thought of it that much. I'm going to send the first guy this way, because we want to mine up some hills. Let's go by that. We'll mine up these 2 hills. Take full advantage of that mediocre Petra we built. And again, we're going to spam builders, and we're going to spam them faster because of the 30% production bonus, which is really nice as well. So we like that. We're going to need them. We probably just keep that on for like another 30 turns, honestly. I mean, that city's pretty much got what it needs. Oh, it doesn't have its museum. So maybe I pause after 2 or 3 more, get the museum, and then go right back. We probably don't need that city to do anything else but builders for quite some time. Let's get that 5-5 into Paris out of this city, get it warmed up and moving a little bit faster. We can lock in the theater square, of course. Did I put that in the right spot? Yeah, okay. And then, of course, it'll be a whopping +1. Starting to work some really nice tiles on the tundra up here. This city is rocking and rolling. What it really needs, this city, is housing. That camp will help. We're going to need farms. A farm there. We could pasture that up there and make sure it belongs to this city. So those 2 pastures is a housing. That's a housing. We could go here for a housing. That's a housing. Yeah, it's starting to feel a little bit better. So we probably get that to at least like 11 housing, or maybe even a 12.
Did you ever build a castle in the air?
I've built castle in the air every game, because Taj Mahal's a top 5 wonder. Thank you very much for your hospitality. Claim a great person. Writer. By the way, how choked am I about great merchants not getting era score? The freaking AI can screw themselves. Oh, no. I was about to use that promotion. I was about to do it. That would have been a very bad thing. He did a bad thing. He did a bad thing. This guy could use some housing, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do the farms. Farming. Oh, it's not a farming triangle. Oh, yeah, farming triangle, yeah. 3 farms and 2 mines, and then we'll see. Like that. It's going to take a little while. These slow-ass builders. We are going to go to a heroic age, which feels good, man. We need a builder over here. Desperately. So we go university till we can chop. And next builder out of here comes south. Look at that. So nice. So nice.
Oh, swear not by the moon, big.
Swear not by the moon. Wolford's got some stuff going on here. But we'll definitely be ramping up. Like, that's not a worry at all. We'll ramp up.
To be or not.
It's been a bit of a slow game, I will say. Like, turn 160, this is not typical where I'm at. Like, we're only at 200 science, 200 culture at turn 160. You guys know me. That is not Norm Leader stuff right there. That is... I've been a little bit off. Oh, are you kidding me with that? Are you kidding me with that? OMGs. Like, seriously, if I'd have gone this way instead of that way with the farming triangle... What are you doing to me, game? What the hell? I don't even care. Rapa Nui's mine. Let's go see what Rapa Nui has to say about life. Let's go a 4-turn library into the theater square just to boost the science for 4 turns, and you get that going. The great scientist points and all the good jazz. I probably want this before anything here, to be honest with you. I like that play before democracy, to be honest with you, in a culture game. So I go there, 9 turns. That'll give us era score. Probably will be the first ones there, and so that'll be like 3 era score heading into the next era as well. So that's pretty good. Faith Generation's not terrible. We saved up some, of course. In a culture game, you want a lot more than that, but there's not a whole lot you can do about it when you don't have the you don't have it, right? When you don't got it, you don't got it. I'm gonna come in here with this guy and remove this, chateau that up after we eat the wheat. We are straight back into a builder. I know I said that I would. I'm gonna go to the farm here. I know I said I would send him south to this city because I need it, but after we do the chateau, we will, because it's important to get that chateau down. First great great artist in the house. We do not have a museum complete. We throw that into the Capital Palace. Production. Commercial hub. Trade route. Definitely the thing to do in there. This city... Armag's about to be toasty. Rip Armag, ladies and gentlemen. What do we want to do? Probably this city could use it, right? I don't think this city has one. Sorry, no, I didn't mean to do a route there. I meant to switch them there. Sorry. This city's in pretty good shape, almost on the museum. I did have this kind of planned out. If we could ever get the housing underway, fishing boat, maybe we could get that dream going. But it was a dream that Helicarnacus almost never gets done, I find. Yeah, I get Helicarnacus super late all the time. But it would be something to make it a pretty impressive city, but it's not going to get done here. Because we ain't got the time, folks. Let's jump on that zoo. Give those amenities to the adjacent peoples. We're headed there for a mine. Oh wait, we have the slots here too. Let's do that, and then we can also head up here. We do have the museum up here. Forgot about that. Well, I guess we just finished it, right? Yeah, we just finished that. That was the last thing we did. Okay. Pop 11. Yay. Let's get that 5-5 going in here. Although, you know what? In 2 turns, that's no longer going to be relevant. Whistle bonking is giving us a 2-4 down here with some golden science. That's what we really want to do. 2 turns of 5-5, then it'd be a 3-3. We'd rather have the 2-4 going. So that's forehead thinking right there. That is forehead thinking. There's Hagya. Trade routes in the house. You know what? I want these guys to actually keep that trade route because I'm pumping the builders out of there, so that extra 4 production is just going to speed those things along that much better. So it is... Okay, Great works. Now, eventually you'd move these out of here, but you might as well have them slotted somewhere. Eventually you'd put music in that bank. We want open borders with everybody. I haven't been paying attention to that because I haven't. Holy cow, the flood. 11. Holy cow. Look at the production bonuses. Although some of it's growing. So, wowzers. A lot of bonus production and food. 11 bonus yields. Most of it in good spots. Although I guess this tile is actually out of our range. Everything else is good. Unfortunately, it means many, many repairs are required. And it also costs us a couple trade routes. So that is actually really, really not nice. I'm just going to throw that in there for now, and then you can distribute it at any point. Holy Nifton. Just when I was saying we send... Like, that's pretty nice, though. These guys are looking pretty hefty. Now, 3 turning a builder now. That's fantastic. We do want to get a guy down there. Is certainly the plan, but... So, dedications. These are the biggies. Tons of gold on international trade routes. So as soon as we get the domestics done, we would get that out of there. And then Harpy to Steam. Those are both very good. Bonus production, bonus gold. Very, 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 very good. Neither of these really is of any use to us, but you probably grab this just in case you decided at some point you wanted to go smash faces for whatever reason. You would have some advantage to that, but it literally would not want to do that in a game where you're going culture victory because you need people happy with you so you can get the open borders and have the nice trade routes for the bonuses. All right, we want to go theater square in there, of course. We're almost there, folks. We're gonna show you. Oh, here we go. So, no. Actually, what we're gonna do? Let's do it this way. Promote. Indoctrination. Zing. And then, of course, master plan. So we'll take a look at this real quick. Master plan is unlocked in the atomic era. Honestly, cannot remember the last time I went to the atomic era in this game. I'm sure I probably have at some point. I don't know when that was. Every turn, you earn 3% of the gold in your treasury as income. Interest. Nice. That late in the game, I can't imagine it means all that much, but all right. Whenever an offensive spy mission is successful, you also gain half of the science, culture, gold, and faith that the target city earned that turn. Very interesting. If it was at all relevant to me, I would care. But who in the heck is getting to the atomic era on a regular basis? I don't know. But that's there if you want to go play it. I guess what you could do, you could always... Oh, by the way, they took Armagh, and it's flipping to me hard. Well, not hard, but it's going to flip to me because I'm in a golden age. And he's not. Haha. He went and took Armagh, and it's going to be ours, and it's not even a good city. Well, I mean, it's not terrible, I guess. Yeah, we just have some coal in there. It'd work. It'd play. So there you go. We've done that, and of course we get the policy. So look at that, 4 policy slots. Look at that. Let's go. Of course, we have already built for ourselves the fabulous Sorry, I'm just trying to think. We already built for ourselves the maybe that Forbidden City, so we've got 4 instead of 3. We went 3 to 4 instead of 2 to 3 there. Yeah, I think this is probably the way I play this. No, writers. I think run writers. Now I want to. This is going to be some pretty serious, not very serious, but it'll be some extra science. We want to push through to a couple of key things. We would like to get to the Eiffel Tower and a few other key things. So you'd want to have the science running right now to push your commercial victory along. Or sorry, your commercial victory, your cultural victory along. Otherwise, I think I like this. This is key. This is huge right now. And the whistle bonking is a must. Yeah, let's go there. So we're earning those great writer points at a super duper clip, I would imagine. 25 now. Yeah, so we're just flying past these guys every time and grabbing all the great writers, which just feels good. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We're building our museums here now. There's one done right there. The Chancery could get built, I suppose. That would be some 3 cultures. 5-turn university in this incredible city. We go there into the Chancery, I would imagine. We mine that tile up. Our mediocre Petra coming in hot with all that productivity. This city's actually really quite good now. We just need population. In fact, I'd actually push population in this city because we have the housing. And then it slows things down, but eventually you get to pop 10 and then you're working all the good tiles and instead of working most of them. And so you get to working all of them really, really fast as opposed to very, very slowly moving your way along to it. We farmed that. How the heck with it? We farmed that. We don't own that yet. Let's own that right now. Let's own it. Also, I would probably speed up the build. We have lots of money, like lots of money. I would actually probably buy an archaeological in the city because we only have one so far. I would also buy the archaeologist with all that money, and I would also buy. Oh, I can't buy the builder now because the archaeologist is sitting there. All right, but yeah, I would probably buy a builder and just speed up the builders. This is your opportunity right now. You're making lots of gold. You're going to have even more international trade routes coming along very soon because... actually, I'd probably build the chateau there. We got farming triangle there, farming triangles in here. That's fine. Yeah, I'd build the chateau there. What was I saying? I was saying something important. Yeah, this is your opportunity. You're making lots of gold. Like I said, the international trade routes will build even more and more and more gold. You spend that gold, you push yourself through, you get your great works, you get your museums built, you start focusing on some other wonders, getting your districts down in some of your extra cities, getting those builders out and pushing it down here, getting these cities up and running faster. This has become a powerful city. You get your population up and you do the things. Over here, you get a builder over here and you mine all this up. You get that niter online. Farming triangle out here, and this city can actually be pretty good with all this, with all these hills and that niter. You could buy out here, get some housing going with a couple fishes, but you got to get the builders online to do it. You're going to have the gold, very, very nicely. You'll have the gold from all that. Like this is going to become 350 by the time you get all these trade routes international. You're almost on a commercial hub here. You're going to get your commercial hub going. You need 7 turns, so you build your museum into the commercial hub, getting another trade route going. Take advantage of that dedication for the 3 gold per resource at the destination. Again, boom, you got the theater square done, amphitheater, museum. Push, push, push on the culture victory right now, and that's all you do. That's the name of the game. These 2 commercial hubs will get fixed up, the markets, and then we'll get those trade routes back. In 4 turns, you would be able to do some stuff. So what you would actually do is you chop this tree, and you throw down a seaside resort. And you do it right now. Flight's in. You're done flight. The seaside resort. You throw it down. You start earning that tourism right now. You don't wait. Also, fishing boats to help out in housing and cities that need it. Purchase the tiles with the money you got. Of course, we just came out of a dark age, so it was less. We had less money going. You had less things happening good for you. But now you've got your chance. You've got money. You've got more productive cities. You got your wonders down. It's all about focusing on your victory now. And that's what you do. You find your seaside resorts, even if there's just a couple of them here and there. And like even down here, what you can do is I would probably, this city's pretty much going good, right? Like it's not a whole lot left to do in this city. Maybe once that museum's done, or even before that, because you're gonna get rid of this, throw down some trees, put a lumber mill down. You're gonna lose the production, but it's fine. You do that here, here, and here. And actually, no, you do it here and here, and you put a chateau here. Chateau, lumber mill, and then right in here is an absolutely ridiculous seaside resort. Right there. Right? Chateau, lumber mill, bada bing, bang, boom. It's gorgeous. The river is even there. That thing is going to be huge. You get Eiffel Tower built. Folk, find a city to build Eiffel Tower in. Do we have much chops left? Yeah, I got a little bit of chopping over here. You could build Eiffel Tower over here in this city. Yeah, and that's what you do. You get it done, folks. Some seaside resorts in Paris for the people, right? All right, I'm going to call it there. We're inside 90 minutes in this final episode. We got there. Owls of Minerva. I mean, obviously, compared to the regular game, you're getting advantages over the regular game playing in this game mode, choosing Owls of Minerva versus nothing, right? You're getting the bonus cards. And in the right situations with the right RNG, you can get the envoys to city-states and some of that kind of stuff. The Atomic Era stuff is still kind of baffles me. Maybe they'll make some adjustments on how these secret societies work on feedback. We'll see. I doubt it, but it's a possibility. But at the very least, Owls of Minerva aren't terrible. But I think, as far as adding interest level to the game, I feel like I enjoyed the vampires more. This is, of course, our second look at a secret society. Next week, for you folks on YouTube, will be the third look. And we'll continue to look at them. I honestly, though, the vampires still slow as well. But if I played them again, I could get them up and running a little bit better. You know, you make every effort to like farm barbs with your vampire, get those charges or get the bonuses going. And you can just kind of have fun in a military game with the barbs with the vampires versus this where it's just like a couple passive abilities. Like, oh, here's a policy card. Oh, industrial area. Okay, here's another policy card. Like, here's a really expensive building that's going to give you a little bit of culture. It doesn't feel like, ooh, let's go, let's do it, right? It doesn't feel like that to me. Can you believe this barb hut is still sitting here? That barb hut's been sitting there for like 70 turns at least. Holy cow, that's insane. That barb hut's still sitting there. Those people are going to be in space soon with the technology they must have from that barb hut being there that long. Anyway, squirrel, you guys are the best. I say it every time, and I'm going to keep saying it because I want everybody out there who's watching right now this video, 90 minutes in almost, the final video of a series this late, you guys are the absolute best. The guys and gals out there watching videos this late and enjoying all the content right to the very end, especially those who are watching the ads, are the absolute best. Your support is the world to me. Every day I wake up and I look at my statistics on YouTube and they're getting better and better and better. And it's all because of you guys. And I really, 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 really appreciate it. You are the best. Thank you so much. I'm out of here, folks. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.